welcome back. Today I am doing another Transfer Tuesday video, and I shared all about this in my last Transfer Tuesday video. I will link that in the description below and in a card at the end of this video if you want to see a more in-depth version of what I'm going to do today. So just updating you guys on transfers that I had this week. So we paid our property taxes. We pay this twice a year. It went up $200 per payment. So we paid $1,469 for our property taxes, and we had a sinking fund for this. So you'll see when I get to the summary at the end that is now zeroed out. Our insurance was up, so that's car, home, and umbrella policy insurance was up. So I went ahead and got a new insurance company. I shopped around a bit, and so went ahead and paid $675. And again, that is a semi-annual payment, so that'll be due again in 6 months. We just got back from a conference. I went to the economy conference, and altogether I calculated out the flight, the ticket to the conference, food for my husband and I, because I made him tag along, Ubers, dog boarding. All told, it was $992. This week it was, of that portion, $485. So a decent size amount of cash that went out. And then we did get charged by our previous insurance company $1,122. And I went ahead and canceled that, and the lady said that would be refunded. So I'll be waiting for the refund back on that. Okay, so let's go through my cash management tracker. Now, I simplified this down to 6 rows instead of the many rows that I have on my paper tracker. So I just kind of lumped them together. So like this section is wants and goals. So I just put that as one row for what I'm going to share right now. So cash balances, and like I said in that last video, I use cash from an accounting perspective, which includes not only paper cash, but also checking accounts, saving accounts, CDs, any kind of like really liquid asset that's really easy to access, like available to access. So our cash balance is $81,138 minus our short-term needs. So this is paying off the credit card that we have that we pay off in full at the end of each month, our emergency funds of $21,500, and then our 1 month ahead, so $2,000 that we keep in our checking account so that we always have money for the current month bills. So all those together, short-term needs minus $29,265. And then our sinking funds, so I use sinking funds for our property taxes, and then I have been using it for our IRA contributions. Since we paid our property tax, that's down to 0, so we just have $6,000 sitting for sinking funds. And this is, I need to make my IRA contribution for the year. So that money has been set aside. Okay, the next section is for wants and goals. So this is where I lump everything together. Kind of whatever's left over is what we have that we could put towards our top savings goal right now, which is to save $70,000 for a down payment on our either next primary house or a rental property. For that goal right now, we have $45,873. So $81,138 minus $29,265 minus $6,000 minus $45,873 equals cash available to spend $0. And like I mentioned, that helps me psychologically to, kind of acknowledge that I'm still trying to save money, that there's not just a bunch of money to spend willy-nilly. And that means that we're still trying to save another $34,127. So that's what we would need to fill up the amount of our savings goals. Our saving goals total is $80,000 because I had the $70,000 for a house, plus $10,000 for a Europe vacation that got postponed from 2020. This is a little off topic, but we may decide to do like a tropical vacation instead next. I've been really wanting to go to Bora Bora. That's been like my dream vacation destination, and I've been kind of waiting to do that since it's a lot more expensive of a trip than the Europe trip. The flights are very expensive, and I want to stay in an over the water bungalow. Underwater wouldn't be good. An over the water bungalow has been on my goal list. So that's been on my little bucket list for a while now. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that this is helpful, looking at and kind of like how to set money aside for different goals that you are working towards. Let me know in the comments, what are your goals that you're working towards right now? Do you have like a cash tracker where you kind of keep track of how much money is set aside for each of those goals? Do you have separate accounts where the balance on that account is basically how much you have set aside for it? There's so many different ways to manage your finances, so I'm always curious about what you guys are up to. So let me know, and thanks guys. I will see you next time, and until next time, I hope your finances rock. Bye.